Most modern guitar players nowadays are very familiar with an amp company called Friedman amplification. And anybody who's played with those amps or pedals knows they are incredible sounding pieces of gear. So I recently grabbed this little guy, which is the Friedman BE-OD, or the little pedal version, or at least trying to be a pedal version of the amazing Friedman Brown Eye 100 amplifier trapped in a beautiful little compact pedal. Well, now that I have this and I played around with it a bit, I must say this really does an incredible job of really getting in the ballpark of that Friedman tone. So what better thing to do than to set up some tones with this, running it through my Rev Generator 100R amplifier. On its channel 1, super clean. I tried to just keep kind of the voice of that amp as much out of the way as possible and let this pedal shine through. Mic'd it up through my Rev 212 cabinet, mic'd it up here in the studio, and I made some, what I feel are some great captures for Tonex. And I want to show you guys those. There are links below in the description where you can grab a free sample preset of one of these from my website. And then there's a more full bundle with 9 different tone models captured here with the speaker capture, everything all rolled up into one set of nice Tonex models. And later in the video, I'm going to show you a nice little short kind of metal rock piece that I had kicking around, that I reamped all of the guitars back through these tone models. And I was really impressed with the way they came out. But without further ado, let's dive over to Cubase and Tonex within Amplitude 5 and see what these tones sound like. So here we are over in Tonex, and you'll notice that I've searched here for what I'm calling Fried Guy. And I have a little naming convention going on here. On the actual real life pedal, there's the normal bass, treble, and presence controls, as well as volume and gain, but there's a really interesting control called tight, which really alters the bass frequencies of the pedal and either loosens them up or tightens them up. So what I tried to do here is I captured 3 levels of the tight parameter, as well as 3 levels of the gain parameter. So Fried Guy 1 would be the lower gain setting that I chose, modeled on the 0 tight setting, the 5 tight setting, and the 10. And then I did Fried Guy 2 with those same tight settings, which is going to be slightly more gain. And then Fried Guy 3 is going to be all out gain with those same tightness settings. So let's start here at Fried Guy 1 tight 10. I really like the tight 10 settings. Now, listening to how that compares to the tight 0 setting. You really hear how that bottom end loosens up and gets kind of almost flappy sounding. Now, we can come over here and mess with that, put a little treble into it, pull some mids out, pull some bass out. And still get some really nice tones out of that with a different feel to the bottom end. And then we also have kind of the in-between tight 5 setting. Now moving up to the Fried Guy 2, going to be a little more overdrive. And then moving up to the Fried Guy 3. So you can see we have some really nice versatile tones here. And of course, we can always go and tweak those on the front of the amp to whatever we want. Add more treble, add some reverb in if you so desire, some compression. So I was really liking the way those turned out. All right, so what'd you think of those tones? Now, I also, as I mentioned before, have a little piece of music that I made for a tone demo a couple of years ago, actually, and I have the DI'd tracks, so I reamped them through various models that are included in the Fried Guy Ultimate Tone Bundle that's available at the link below. I also, as a side note, have another bundle available on my website, which is all of my Tonex presets bundled up together at quite a large discount if you want to get all of them, the different Rev models, the Bogner Ecstasy Red, the Friedman, the Dumblish style tone, all together at a really great price if you're interested in supporting what I do here on the channel. So without further ado, let's hear how these Fried Guide Ultimate tone models work in a mix. All right, what did you guys think? I was really happy with the way they turned out, and it's a lot of fun to play these. They have that kind of Friedman vibe to them, and they're very tweakable and quite a nice array of tones, especially with those different tight settings. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you are so inclined, you want to grab those presets, there's the free one available down below. You can grab that, use it, enjoy it, tweak it, and I hope you really have some fun with it, as much fun as I had messing around with it myself. Please like the video, share it with anybody who you think would get some use or enjoyment of watching it, and also please subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell notification to get notified when I put new content out. I'll be back really soon with some more. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Ciao for now.